What's up everybody, OSRS fan here, and we're gonna do a new style of video today, and this is basically NH school. Because NHing is hard, especially in the PvP area where basically everybody has the setup with the magic short bow that is like the perfect anti for majors. So if you ever wonder why I'm running around with protect from melee, this is why. For the next few videos I'm gonna do on this are gonna be just me explaining my thought processes during these PK clips and how I just managed to stay alive basically because it's very hard doing. At least it was for me starting out. Now it wasn't the hardest, but I did die a bunch of times, and I still think about it like it's not secondhand to me. There's a lot of things I have to learn and that I don't know to try to outsmart any kind of PKer that comes at me. And it might take years and years for me to learn it, but I feel that if I try to explain it, it'll help me and as well as anyone else come to the realization that we can all basically get better at the game. Now I know a lot of PKers are annoyed that I do this NH style in like a non-NH setting that is PvP, but these guys that usually PK in the NH style in the wilderness would do the same if you were over there in that non-NH style. Anyways, moving on to this first clip. So it's just me, and I see this guy, he's unskulled, very dangerous attacking an unskulled PKer if you are a skulled PKer. It just gives them so much advantage. However, you do get that first hit on them. Believe it or not, that is huge. Now he does cast that new spell which drains my prayer points. So right here I get a 70 XP drop, which is a splash, and I begin to step back as usual. Now I always step back after a fight because after a freeze or even before a freeze, because if he's gonna be trying to do that melee whip, he's gonna be trying to be pulling out a G Maul and Elder Maul combo if he has that 60 attack, 75 attack, sorry, and he doesn't. I get that 89 XP drop and immediately I kite behind this wall so that he can't attack me whatsoever anymore. This gives me plenty of time to pot up, get everything potted up because I do stay at about full HP for most of my fights, and this includes being brewed up. So being brewed up, I cannot do Fire Surge because I'm only 96 magic and I do not have the imbued heart, but I can do Teleblock because I recently got 96. At 95 you can't do it once you're brewed up. And I have runes for the Blood Surge, I forget what it's called. And this hits a max of 36. So in this situation, he's frozen for about 3 seconds. I notice that I have full HP for my combat level. That is not brewed up. About 39 prayer points, which is good. 89 run energy, which is awesome. And 100% special attack bar, which is great. Also, necessity is the anti-fire and the anti-venom in the bottom right corner of the interface screen where we can walk around. So I go back from behind the wall and I try to do a blood surge, and I do not get the blood surge, and I notice that he's hitting me hard with that Chaos crossbow, so I do a fire surge after potting up. Now in this situation, looking at my HUD, I still have 4 brews almost, about to be 3. So I'm going to drink that because he's going to become unfrozen very soon. I already had that protect melee up. Now I didn't notice he had the dark bow on this account, but assuming that he is unskulled, he's probably going to bring a setup like that. I have noticed a lot of PKers trying to do that anti against me because I am risking a ton, which is fine. Right now is a bad time for me to go in for the special attack as I am not potted up, and he still has special attack, and that's huge because he can anti me whenever he has special attack. Let's replay the clip. Get that nice fire surge off prey. Brew up immediately. Start running away with the protect range right there. As you can see, he does pull that G Maul out. He is bloodthirsty right there. And I quickly switch to melee prayer because when you are this close in a situation and you want to start to turn back and to freeze him, you definitely are going to need to have that protect from melee up. Because the G Maul is always going to hit faster than a dark bow. The dark bow cannot stack if you are in motion. As a matter of fact, whenever you are in motion on any account, specifically running away, you cannot really get stacked out if you're eating properly. And that is huge in this game. That's why freezes are very important in this game. So I've already turned on melee prayer and I'm already in the inventory. Now it hasn't really flipped onto the melee prayer yet, but let's play the clip for about 5 seconds more. I hit back with the rune knives, go to the protect from range, back to the protect from melee real quick, very quick, and I get a nice chance right there. Now keeping the 3-way switches on the bottom of my screen so I can easily switch back with the F5 to the special attack bar. When they're unfrozen, I like to switch from that G-Maul to, because he's always going to put on that protect from melee. Usually when you start scaring him with that G-Maul, that teleblock is going to add that extra level of fear on any opponent because they cannot teleport, and if they disconnect, they are kind of screwed. Immediately after dumping the special attack, I turn on the protect range and get a triple E in. That is very important, guys. This is why triple E's are necessary. Now, he did manage to get that dark bow on my melee prey. However, I got the triple E. Now, if I did only have the brew and not the carry-around bomb with me, I would be screwed because I would only get a double E and the damage would have stacked without healing me. As you can see in this clip, it does actually heal me with that Karambon at the last second. Now, I do want to note that he did turn around and wait until I special attacked him first because I would be immune to teleporting after that, and it would be a perfect time for him to dump his Debo or his G-Maul, rendering me basically unchanceable during this fight, which is amazing. Now, one could say I didn't really do a triple E during that, but I did one before then. However, I would have pop blocked myself if I did not have that Karambon in my inventory, and that damage would have stacked out in the case of it was a chance against me. Let's take a look at that clip one more time. Turn on protect melee, get ready for special attack. I'm a good distance away, got the protect melee up. Bam, catch him off guard completely. I don't know why he turned on protect range right there, as I was unfrozen, and so was he. Is an actual good move for him because he's gonna try that anti. He's unskulled. He wants to get that 40 mil off me. He goes in for the special attack. He gets a perfect special attack off. That triple hit. Now, thankfully, I was in motion, so none of the hits stacked right here. Basically, I would definitely for sure say these hits would have stacked if I was not in motion and running away during this point. And basically, I am fit 80 HP when he went in for it, so that triple E right before the thrown axe did hit, which basically classified as a non-chance. So I barely get that heal off. Bam. A very good clip, very clean chance. 100% unchanceable right there. And thank you, Frostfear, for engaging in this battle, as it is a good idea for both of us to end right there. He throws in the question mark. I will do it for episode 1, why triple E's are necessary in this kind of scenario, which is PvP, which is a very high risk, high reward place. A lot of people bring combos, insane risks to fight everybody. And stay tuned for the next video, probably tomorrow. This isn't a perfect best case scenario, but it is for me. One thing I would have done was, which is look up the stats before fighting him to see if he's 75 attack, to see if he has that vengeance, which I didn't do. So kind of rookie mistake by me, but hey, I'm learning. This game is super duper complicated, even though it doesn't look that way. Next, I'm going to show you him almost killing me right here. Now, it would be very hard for him to do it, but he could have done it. Now, right here, I do run the opposite way. He has that X-bow out, but he doesn't have the G-Maul. Now, his Carol's crossbow cannot basically switch immediately to the G-Maul. But if he did some sort of glitch and did that, he could have did it. Now, the Granite Maul does have, like, a thing where you can hit you from a couple of steps away. I'm not sure if that's only when you have PID, but anyway.